Big Boss and allies versus Metal Gear RAXA and Ursula and Elisa. Is that it? She's just built like one of those geckos.
So this is Metal Gear.
Okay, let's hurry up and plant these bombs.
Why is Elisa?
You're not getting away from me this time, Snake!
Gene. Metal Gear.
But who?
Missed!
How could you miss? You have a machine gun.
This weapon. No one will make an exile of me! Watch, you worthless turncoats! Watch as I teach this rabble-rouser a lesson! Get out, you intruders! This base is mine! It's him.
Colonel Skoronsky?
He escaped from the cargo ship.
Damn it! Why? Why won't it move?
Someone sneaky.
Freeze, Gene. Kind of an anticlimactic way to end it, huh? That's your trump card? Tell your men to throw down their weapons.
Trump card. You certainly put on a great sideshow, Snake. Even I didn't see Skoronsky coming. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to share with you my true trump card.
What?
Let's see it.
Wake up, Ursula.
See, guys, Ursula's still in the game.
Elisa!
Wait.
Oh. Ursula, don't. Snake, shoot me.
Elisa, what are you talking about?
Hurry, Snake. You have to shoot me before Ursula awakens. Shoot now. If you don't, I'll...
I'll kill you, Snake. Kill you before you spawn your accursed snake children.
What the hell?
Psychokinesis.
Ursula and Elisa were originally one personality. But in the process of artificially augmenting her mental powers, they split into two. Ursula gained the greater powers at the expense of her emotions. That Metal Gear may be only an incomplete prototype, but dear Ursula more than makes up for its shortcomings.
Skoronsky's still in the thing?
How does it move like that? It's like it's not a machine at all.
Oh, that makes sense. Ursula combined with Metal Gear.
Elisa! Stop!
It looks like I get to fiddle around with this gun a little bit. Get exploded. Don't want to get exploded. Yeah. I don't know why I'm not taking this. I honestly don't.
It's no use trying to hide.
And attack.
You're pretty good. Trying to hide from me?
Not really. Not really anywhere to hide. You keep blowing up all the crates.
Why, you?
Ah, crap, he's already firing the bullet. not dead. Weird. Weird feeling.
What's wrong? Your circuit's gone dead!
Okay, I didn't really try that hard to stop her, you know. But she's almost dead anyway. name's Wolf. Crap.
Damn it, we lost.
Great, she got smarter. Although I think she's down to only one missile. Honestly, I don't think I have enough time to set up an RPG attack. I might as well just take her down with a scorpion. And that is how she died. RPGs to the face. Guys, you gotta be fully prepared. I suppose would be the moral of the story.
Elisa, get out of there!
No, you fool. I didn't really try that hard with Snake, and I probably killed Wolf.
Elisa, I'm
Damn,
sorry.
permadeath.
He beat Metal Gear. Metal Gear, done in by a flesh and blood human being. So that's Big Boss.
Big
It's all over. Our nation will never be built.
Wonderful! Only you could have destroyed Russia with Ursula at its helm. I can see now why you caught Ocelot's eye.
Major Ocelot from Gru? What does he have to do with this?
I like you, Snake. You're a fascinating man.
Enough! It's over, Gene. I destroyed your Metal Gear. You can't blackmail the world with nuclear attack anymore. Give it up. You're finished.
You destroyed my Metal Gear? Why, Snake, whatever do you mean?
What? Ghost, this isn't a good time.
Snake, it's not over. Not yet. That was not the ballistic launch Metal Gear. That was Metal Gear RAXA, produced for performance evaluation. It was a test model.
Test model?
No wonder it's
Sokolov, you're alive.
so cool.
He will...
Of course. So you're the ghost. You designed the Shagohod, so naturally you'd know about Granin's Metal Gear too. That's why.
Ah. So it was you who was feeding Snake information, Sokolov. Of all people, I never thought you would betray me.
Yes, you did rescue me from that prison camp in Russia. Thanks to you, I was reunited with my family. For a little while, at least. I will always be grateful to you for that.
But
Launching Metal Gear into Russia, that I cannot condone. I simply could not bear to see my own creation turned against the motherland.
And so you collaborated with Snake.
sort of. He
So-
barely got involved.
You designed the world's first nuclear-armed tank.
And it was
You're a
obliterated
rocket
easily.
scientist. You defected to the United States and participated in the development of Metal Gear. Surely you must have known that one day it would be used against the Soviet Union.
So, where is this ballistic thingamajig?
That's the real Metal Gear?
Yes.
Looks
Russia
exactly
was a decoy.
like that thing. I just
Ursula
blew
bought us
up.
plenty of time.
What the hell?
Gene, stop!
Shoot me if you like, Snake. But ask yourself this. Are you worthy enough to pull the trigger? You've inherited the title of boss, yet you've never stopped to think about the future you want to see.
What?
Soldiers, hear my words! The Cold War will soon be over, for the United States and the Soviet Union no longer have the strength or the authority to shape the world as they see fit. Even as America sinks deeper into the quagmire of the Vietnam War, her allies in the West have achieved tremendous economic growth, And with the collapse of its planned economy, Russia can no longer keep up with the financial demands of her vast army. But the end of the Cold War does not mean that peace will follow. Freed from the domination of the world's superpowers, nationalism will soon be the driving force behind global politics. And the ever-widening gap between rich and poor will fan the flames of hatred between nations. Nuclear weapons will slip from the superpowers' grasp and spread throughout the world. Soon, no one will know when or where the nukes will come from. Today's ally may be tomorrow's bitter enemy.
He's not wrong.
Or worse.
Everyone wants a
The time
nuclear
may come when
program.
soldiers of the same country will kill their brothers, just like you are now. Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your families?
Stop it, Gene!
Is there no one who has a grudge against you? No one who mocks you? No one who really needs you? Is there truly no one out there who would kill you?
You're instilling panic.
Knock it off, Gene!
You're basing your nation upon the fears of
One
men.
of my men is standing amongst you right now. His instructions are to kill you for your betrayal.
He's lying! Don't listen to him! He's gonna kill us! He's going to kill us!
What are you gonna do? Shoot each other?
Yourself. Snap out of it!
Your enemy is standing right beside you. Is it you? Or perhaps you? This planet is like a giant bomb. See how easily it blows itself to bits with a single nuclear warhead. Or rather, a single bullet. There he is. It's the enemy.
Who's shooting? Who's shooting? The bastard shot him! Stop! Cease fire! Make it stop, Gene!
If you want them to stop, then why not stop them yourself, Snake? Metal Gear is ready to launch. I have no further need of this plant.
What are you gonna do? Blow it up?
men!
I don't have to kill anyone. These men are quite capable of doing it themselves. Humans are fragile, foolish, violent creatures. See for yourself, Snake. See what mankind truly is.
Snake! Look out!
Snake.
The obligatory Metal Gear fight now lies in a heap of scrap metal and blast marks. Time to throw the scoreboard onto this pile. Gameplay. Just like the Null fight, Metal Gear RAXA allows for multi-ended entry points allowing anything of use as ordnance from anything gathered from the game, but the boss demands heavy ordnance as much as possible since you are fighting a heavy-gauge war machine. RAXA has pretty avoidable attacks in the first half of this fight when just blasting away its first lines of defense, but when it hits the second half, things are definitely hitting the road when this war machine starts firing multiple missiles at its targets just walking around the battlefield. This thing is a monster when it starts firing out these things since it deals a lot of damage, but the other side is that RAXA leaves herself wide open because her firing mechanism is also her weak spot, and that's when the player can rip it apart leaving it missileless, especially when you discover the sweet spot of how to avoid being attacked without disallowing you from fighting back. Overall, RAXA and its controllers get a 6 2/3 Triforces here. Story. Gene had stolen a Metal Gear model that was constructed into this helicopter death machine standing in front of you shooting bullets and missiles. Metal Gear RAXA was engineered in order to be controlled telekinetically. Why? Well, it's because Gene's Dr. Eliza and his assassin Ursula, who have been mentioned multiple times beforehand, are actually the same person with psychokinetic abilities. This is where the story gets good because the RAXA fight is easily 7 hours in, and like I said, the player has seen Eliza and Ursula throughout this game working for Gene, but finding out they are one and the same is a huge plot point, and it reveals that through generic MGS traumatic experience, Eliza had separated personalities to cope with losing her parents in a vicious campaign. Being given the power over an apparent Metal Gear prototype that's only real use to Gene was in the chance of defeating his enemies and not his true trump card. Being the climax of a main character arc and one of the only Metal Gears that wasn't the ultimate nuclear powered threat, I'll give this fight a 9 1/3 Triforces for this category. Fun. Similar to the other two fights covered in this series, Metal Gear RAXA is too tough for its own good, and while its first form isn't that threatening and easily ran around, once it goes into its missile firing stance, its fangs come out and it's not afraid to cut your damn head off! Really, the only issue I have with this fight is the damn missiles. When it launches 3 at you and then you end up getting your face smashed into the floor and stunned for 5 seconds, it's ridiculous! The usual problems the PSP has with keeping up a fast-paced fight also doesn't help, so getting ready to set up a shot while not being destroyed is just barely gonna happen. But we do what we must, and what that means is a 3 2/3 Triforces. The Metal Gear RAXA fight fits the Death Machine fight space for any MGS game, however is not nuclear equipped, so it's not the ultimate plot device. What this is, however, is a great end to a story arc concerning two characters coalescing into one powerful force for Gene's bidding to end Big Boss from destroying his master plan of bombing Russia from South America to destabilize the world. But his purpose was a complete bust as Big Boss and his allies' heavy ordnances totally destroyed the robot and its controllers while dodging its own missiles. A good score of 19 2/3 out of 30 show that RAXA's storied greatness has been able to buoy its cause of frustration. With the Metal Gear out of the picture, what could possibly be next to stop Big Boss and Gene's army? Guess we'll find out next time, but until then, I'll leave you with a victory for gamers and hope to see you at the next one.